Anyway, I guess we should probably play the video game. Chapter 21, The Eternal Staircase. This is going to be a little rough. I'm down a royal, but to be fair, I'm up more than I'm used to having, so maybe it'll go well. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I did a boo-boo. Every time, I'm like, wait a second. Why is time frozen? Time should not be freezing. Whoops, every time. So actually, you know what? Good question for you all. Do you want the Trample Falcon Knight recruited immediately, or are you going to want to wait for like 5 chapters? Because if so, yeah, grab it. Doesn't really matter. There's no 5 chapters. Actually, yeah, good point. This game's actually almost over, so we're gonna go ahead and start time traveling. Wait, Arcold, how old are you? I was born in 97. That guy. Modern human, I want instant gratification. Save. And where are you? There we go. That way, the layout does not start flashing super weird. Do this instead of switching back to intermission face cam. Okay, so there's one. FE1 was top of the line and aged well. I mean, I think there's a certain charm to those sorts of old NES games, but I don't know if aged well is quite. It hasn't aged obnoxiously. I still enjoy playing FE1. I have a good time with it. Maybe it's because Fire Emblem's mechanics are like, I don't know, they do a bit for me. Also, I guess I should probably, yeah, I'll flick these on so you can at least see what's going on. There we go, have Nihilist Trend Persuade. May take a while, cool. Cabbage. Okay. Boop, boop. Boop. Go. I mean, I'd say FE1's like general story is okay. Like, it feels classic in the same way something like Final Fantasy IV feels classic. Like, I feel like Marth's Tale is the quintessential Fire Emblem tale just because the whole I feel like recruiting an army made from, like, allies, or rather, recruiting an army made from, like, enemies and unaffiliated to overthrow a big evil whatever is, like, that's Marth's shtick, and that's something that's kind of, like, that's what Fire Emblem was about for a long time. It wasn't until recently that that trend had kind of been bucked. Okay, Grimra, I think you're taking a bit of the piss. Oh yeah, no, for FE1, like, I would not be able to play it if I didn't have a guide, or not the guide, like the game manual open slightly to the right of me, but to be fair, I mean, that's how a lot of NES games are.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't check the status of items. Honest to God, it does make calculating out the game literally impossible unless you know it. Which is weird, like the new release of like Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light did not include, for anything other than like the special edition, did not include the guide with all of the weapon stats. It's weird that it wasn't included as like a digital packet with the actual game, because without that, you cannot play the game. Almost convinced. Dog doing? Scratching his ear, as dogs are wont to do. Go. Almost there. Almost there. I mean, Nintendo's kind of in a rough spot with anniversaries. A lot of its franchises have grown to such importance that, like, celebrating an anniversary would be warranted, but games take way more time to develop nowadays, so, you know, you can't always be making, like, an anniversary celebration. I feel like they'd be in a better Are you fucking... Another one? They'd be in a better situation if they still had the virtual console, and they could just celebrate anniversary releases by going like, hey, surprise, we're gonna go ahead and put out, like, for the Fire Emblem anniversary, we're gonna put out, like, an English translated Thracia or something on the virtual console. There we go, we got Asuka. Thank you, Camilla, very cool. Okay, so... Go ahead.
I see.
Okay, that's fine. No, move. Me want lottery shop. Me no want Baruka.
Oh, it's you.
I miss the virtual console, man. I had such a good time with their releases. ROMs.
Come again.
Go. Ports. Yeah. That makes sense. Xander, that also makes sense. Jose Felicia makes sense. God, I'm just not getting any kids. Okay. Hop into the arena real quick.
I can help.
One could be used. Virtual Console's on 3DS, but you have to understand, the Virtual Console after the Wii era was a shadow of itself. Also, I need to figure out what I need for axes or sapphires, so we're fine. Emeralds or bows, which we could use. And
Leaving.
emeralds, yeah. Want to do that. The Wii U has no games. I mean, yeah, I like the Wii U, but its lacking library is a bit of an issue. It was a good Netflix machine in college, though. When you didn't have a TV and you just had like a desk, you can just use the gamepad as a Netflix machine. I know that is hardly a plus nowadays when everyone no, thank you. I'm not gonna fight Double Great Knights.
All right.
Wii Virtual Console, you still get you a lot of stuff. I feel like the Wii's Virtual Console, not the Wii U's, was just top tier. You could do so much. Wii U was a great internet browser. Yeah, honestly, I watched a lot of anime. I watched a lot of anime on the big TV by using the Wii's gamepad. Like, there weren't apps for things like there are now. You just had to go to the site and hope it worked. Bruh, don't bruh me.
With your courage.
Pretty sure I watched, like... I think... God, I would have had a Wii U first, like, year of college. Yeah, dude, I think I watched... God, it's almost sacrilege. I think I watched Redline, a movie that's, like, based around being really pretty on the Wii U's internet browser that, like, crunched it to hell. And I still think Nintendo was... how do I put this? I think the second screen has merit as something to just, like, shoot for. Like, we play Fire Emblem here, and I feel like the second screen makes Fire Emblem so much better to play, it's crazy. Like, going from 3 houses to, like, back to any of the 3DS games, or even the DS games, it's so much harder to calculate things out when you don't have a second screen where that information's being displayed all the time. Right, and we're gonna go ahead and do that. And now let's get back to the year 2021, because I think I have changed. I think I've changed my year to like 2020. I'm in 2025. Let's just go back to clock. There we go. Okay. Had a bit of a time doing this, but I don't want to like recruit off screen. At the very least, I want it shown here. Go. Yeah, because I went back in time, oh god. I wonder if I'm gonna have any more events, since I technically went like 5 years in the future. I wonder if I fucked myself for like ever advancing events in this. Oh, whatever. This is kind of a weird system. Beef, strength, and speed should be fine. If it was off screen, it would be considered tainted. I guess part of me just wants to show everything I'm doing as far as important things. Buildings, upgrade, I can upgrade. The Dusk Armory. Okay, so Staff Store would get me a few extra staves. Might be useful, actually. Dusk Armory would get me another bolt axe. And it would get me... Oh yeah, I get infinite heart seals. I'm trying to think which is most useful for the infinite staircase. I feel like the staves will probably be the most useful. I think the only, like, you could buy a Blessed Lance, but the Blessed Lance isn't going to do much against them. Knife. So the thing with a Chris knife is, I think it has way like 5 might or something. The reason the Hunter's knife is so good, Hunter's knife is so good, it has 7 might, and technically speaking, that only I think that goes down to like 4, which when it's not effective, which, you know, it ain't great, but it's whatever. I think the Chris knife goes down to like 1 or something. It's really, really low. Love Jacob's tray, neat. Anyway, Staff Store.
Can we fight soon?
So, need, buy. You can buy one of each of these. Oh, blessed weapons don't lose their might against non-monsters. Oh, okay. Well, in that case. Lower defense, haha. I don't want to do that. So I can buy infinite partner seals, which would be useful if... Okay, is there any shenanigans I want to do? I will not hear. Also, Elise. Please. I need you to hit things. Bright Knight Leonard. Why it's called the... I don't know, actually.